Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee in the Corral. I'm Abigail Hobbs, and I'm coming to you from a very chilly corral this morning. I decided to do my podcast on Sunday this week because tomorrow, which is Monday, the day, as of today. Anyways, tomorrow's going to be 20-mile-an-hour winds. So you know how I feel about trying to podcast in the winds. It's bizarre. So it is a beautiful morning out here. The horses are content. Actually, when I came in the corral, they were all laying down. Not all of them. 3 of them were laying down over there. It's really rare that all of the horses will lay down at the same time. And part of their herd instinct is that one horse is always on guard. So usually there's 2 laying down, 3 laying down at most, and we have 4 horses, so usually there's one horse that stands guard, and they'll take turns getting to sleep. So when they're laying down fully and completely stretched out, they're what's the word I'm looking for? They are vulnerable. So it's really cool how they look out for each other, and one will stay alert and let the other sleep. So, now they're kind of nibbling on some grass, and I have my coffee. So guess what, people? I have leveled up. My youngest daughter, made my coffee this morning. She did the whole thing. And like I said, my coffee routine is like a thing. And there is a very specific way that you do everything so the coffee is rich and bold but not bitter. And of course, like I said, I make my own lattes. And so she did an amazing job, including, adding a dash of cinnamon to the top of it. So I'm so proud of her. She's been wanting to learn. And so the past couple times I've had her help out, and today she did it all by herself. So I feel like I was like, what is this? Never had my kids making my coffee for me, and she wanted to. Like, I don't actually mind making it, but it's really kind of cool. So of course, I think what's really going on is she loves to taste my coffee, and usually when I make lattes, if I have leftover milk, I'll give it to the girls, and it's yummy because there's like maple syrup in it. And sometimes I'll add just like a little dash of coffee. It's not really a dash, but I can't think of the right word. Anyways, just a teeny bit of coffee. And so this morning, of course, when she was making mine, she's like, well, what about mine? So I was like, you can make yourself a little bit. So we have these little shot glasses that I bought the girls for Christmas. And anyways, she made herself a little shot glass of her own latte. So that could be the reason why she wants to learn. But, it's okay. As long as she's not drinking a ginormous Yeti cup like I am. So I don't know if any of you guys have paid attention to my coffee cup. My kids got it for me a couple years ago. It holds a lot of coffee. It's so good. Hi, Zell is here. Hi, Zell. She's nibbling on my shoes. She doesn't see me wear my shoes very often because I'm usually out here in my boots. But I'm wearing my tennis shoes today because of my ingrown toenail is still healing. Zell is itching her face all over me. You must be so itchy. They're losing their hair. So right now this in-between season is, kind of annoying because the horses are starting to lose their winter hair. And so they're getting really itchy. But yet we still have really cold. Sky's over there sniffing the camera. I don't know if she's going to mess it up or not. We'll see. Anyways, it's a weird in-between time. The horses get really itchy. They want their hair off. I start grooming them and they start losing their hair, but yet it's still cold. And so it doesn't all come off. It takes a while. But Zelle's like, her whole face is shedding hair. So if you just pet her anywhere on her body, you're covered in hair. Hi, babies. I know you want some coffee, but it's still really full right now. And it's still a little hot. Can you be patient and wait a little bit? Huh? Can you? Oh, it's a good girl. She's sniffing my face. That's a good girl. Oh, Ryan is coming here to say hi. I missed you guys. Thanks for coming back. I wanted to just kind of have a chatting time with you today. So if you were just out here hanging out with me, I would just kind of catch you up to date on what's been going on with me. So I thought I'd just come out here and have a chill chat day. Yes, we're going to call this chill chat day. Hello, you are here for chill chat day with Abigail Hobbs. Anyways, so I told you guys I had the ingrown toenail. So what transpired over the time of the last podcast is I ended up, I tried to take care of it myself, and I've had ingrown toenails in the past, but it was just too bad. I couldn't get far enough down the nail. Anyways, I tried. By Wednesday, I went into the doctor. My son went with me, and I had to have that whole side of my toenail surgically removed. They did numb it, but it took 6 shots in my big toe. He put 3 in and started working on it. He's like, you should just feel pressure, but tell me if you feel any pain. And I was like, I'm pretty sure this is pain, but I don't want to be a baby. And plus, I worked on the toe myself without any shots. And so I was like, this is probably fine. And then it started building and building. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like he's ripping my toenail off. I think that's pain. So I said, I can feel pain. That hurts. And then by the time he pulled his tool out, my whole foot was just building, throbbing pain. I was like, crap, I think I waited too long to say I feel pain. But he was really gracious as far as he gave me more shots. And it's funny how I say that. I just realized I said he was really gracious, as if I don't have rights to not getting more pain medication. And I point that out because I want to talk about that today. The fact that how I view myself, I feel like I'm always inconveniencing everybody, and I'm so sorry, doctor, and it's fine. I'll just grit my teeth. You don't have to waste any more shots on me. That whole mentality, wow. So, it's funny. It's just funny to hear myself. Do you ever get where you say things and then it plays back to you and you realize, wow, that's really unhealthy. What in the fuck? So, anyways, long story short, he was able to get enough. I forget what it's called, the actual numbing, but anyway, 6 shots, and then he was able to. Didn't take that long. The shots took the longest for him to go down, and he just pulled the hole, put a pliers all the way underneath the toenail, flipped it out, cut it off, and then showed it to me afterwards. But the next day, I started antibiotics, and the following day, I was in worse pain, and my toe was swollen even more, and red and hot and inflamed, and I could barely walk. It was just shooting pain constantly. So I ended up back at the doctor, and Jennifer went with me the second time, and I saw a different doctor the second time, but I got stronger antibiotics and actually got prescribed some pain medication because, I don't know, the doctor who did my toenails must have not thought it would hurt afterwards, but the aftermath of it, of him pulling my whole toenail and clipping it off, it hurt so bad. So anyways, it was nice. I'm on the stronger antibiotics, and I only had to take the pain medications that she gave me twice. I didn't take it yesterday, and I slept pretty good last night, so I'm on the mend. Hallelujah, there is hope on the horizon. I seriously was starting to feel like they're just going to have to cut my toe off, and at this point, I'm fine with it. It hurts so bad. I had to mostly just lay around and prop my foot up, which, if you know me, it's like torture to have to sit and be stuck sitting or laying down all day. I wanted to die. And I know that's pitiful, but it's true. So there you go. I'm going to drink some coffee real quick. Rain is over here hanging out with me right now. Hi, Ray. So this whole thing, there's been lots of lessons through this, but something interesting that came about from this whole process was just me realizing that I really suck at standing up for myself. And I have learned in the past 3 years to stand up for my family. Honestly, I really sucked at that too. I taught my kids the same thing that I was taught to, deny yourself and to be the servant to all and to, give all and share all and be all to mankind. And so it's like I taught my kids the same thing. So the last 3 years, I've really been working hard to rewire that part of my brain, to stand up for my family, to prioritize them, to take care of their needs first, and to keep them safe. And, I feel terrible that it's taken me, that wasn't, sorry, I'm kind of tripping over myself here. I feel terrible that I didn't know that as a mom. Like, I had that instinct to want to stand up for my kids and prioritize them, but it was beat out of me so much that I felt I was taught it was wrong. So, but it makes it, like, saying it just makes me feel sad. Because my kids absolutely do deserve to be prioritized. Okay, I'm not going to dwell on that too much because it's kind of depressing to me. Sometimes I'll get like in these spots where I'm thinking about, dang it, I wish I had known sooner.